I didn't actually want to come to LA because I love the theater so much. It's really what I was born to do, is theater. Film and television really aren't my thing. But I think it's a way for me to be able to do theater more and be able to do the theater I want to do, is to come to LA. I decided to come to LA and become a film star. I think that the most difficult thing coming out to LA was my name. My name is Hector Morales. I'm Puerto Rican. I am a Puerto Rican actor. And yes, I speak very good English, you know, and I think people were surprised. I don't speak Spanish, but I love Spanish music, and I love, you know, Tito Puente and Willie Colon, and I don't understand what they're saying, but, you know, I don't need to understand the words because we're Puerto Rican and we can understand each other, you know, beyond words, you know. It's like theater.
A few minutes ago, you left here and said that. You gotta get out of LA, bro. Your brain.
Right now, I'm doing a play up here at the Roxbury Theater Company. Beautiful little theater, a beautiful little play. It's very poetic, it's very metaphorical, and I'm working with another wonderful actor, Bill. I think he has more traditional training than I do. I explore. I mean, I'm constantly exploring every little detail, every little inch of a person, of a character I want to dive into, I want to find out, I want to be in the skin, every inch of the skin of the character, I want it to be me. So I work constantly on different things and different. I think he's more traditional, just listening, speaking, reality kind of an actor. I'm more of a real being kind of an actor.
Why are you close like
Jesus,
that?
will you get over my appearance? What are you, gay? I'm lucky to be alive, motherfucker. I need a beer.
Working with Hector, it's
But why do you have a fake plant in your apartment?
Look, the audience doesn't need. To them, it's real. Okay.
But to me, it's not real. Why I'm going to be acting real with a fake plant?
he's I guess you can call him
They're not going to get it. They're not going to get what
They are gonna get it.
Not if they don't see my reaction.
Hector brings, what's the word?
Because I mean, if it's there, it's going to distract me, you know, because I can't be real and have something fake. Like, you know, like sometimes when you say a certain line and I don't believe it and it sounds fake to me, then I get thrown. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks a little more real there.
He got hired. That's all I can say. He got hired.
It's about the audience believing you and believing that you're trying to get what you want. So I have a lot of different techniques and methods to help me be believable. The craft of acting, because it's not just, because I was just expressing myself, letting people know how I felt. But there's really a craft to it, you know, and really good actors understand this. Hey, I'm a free man. I can do whatever I want now.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened to you? Why is your face like that?
Fuck me. I'm not gonna just do Meisner like some actors are just Meisner or just Stanislavski. I'm Meisner, I'm Stanislavski, I'm Boleslavski, I'm Uta Hagen. You know, I take from everything. I thought that asshole moved without telling me. He makes me drive cross country 3 fucking days and he's not there. I'm gonna kill him. When you're on stage, knowing how to use your body to the most effective way, you know, so if, say I was going to go pick up a bottle, I wouldn't just like normal people go pick up a bottle. I would find another way of picking up that bottle, you know? I usually get to rehearsal at least 2 hours early to warm up. I do a whole physical warm-up first, head to toe, stretching out every muscle, every bone needs to be ready so it's there when I need it. And then I do a whole voice breathing exercises, Alexander technique, to align my body, to align my spine, get my diaphragm working so I can support my voice. And then I do speech, tongue exercises, mouth exercises, lily lolly, lily lolly, lily lolly, lily lolly, Culligan and calla lilies, Culligan and calla lilies, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, giggle gaggle, giggle gaggle, giggle gaggle, girl gargoyle, girl gargoyle, girl gargoyle, girl gargoyle, stuff like that to really, so I can spit it out. People need to understand what you're saying. It's about doing it just a little, a little differently, and that, I think the animal placement brings that out. So I will get on all fours, and this is before we start rehearsal, and I get some weird looks sometimes from the other actors because they don't know a lot of the methods that I know. I'm not going to bother explaining them to them. I do what I do. So I get on all fours and I start to really remember and feel like what an anteater feels like, because maybe that's the sensibility of the character. And then I'll start with the words of the character. And I might even add a voice, to make it a little different. I can't stay here too long, Celestina. So the next time I do it, there's that animal there. And the director would be like, he's never done it like that before. That is completely different. I wonder what that is. And it's me being an anteater. You could do all kinds of things. I've done crickets, I've done elephants, I did a rhino. Well, I think the actors that influenced me the most, obviously, Val Kilmer. I thought he was just very real and very, you didn't always know what he was doing, and you weren't sure if he was acting or if he was just being crazy, and I like that. It's almost like they said cut in the movie, and he's still like he's like, oh, okay, well now I can just be weird, and but they did, and they kept that in there, and he's just being weird, and I always thought that was so cool, and what courage to do that. So that influenced me a lot, and that gave me the courage to really just do it the way I do it. It's not that quite ready, but I think that's it. I mean, that's real.
Hey, what would you say if I stay for a while if I may? Say it again and I'll come around, but not for the last time. Hey, what would you say if I change everything